Hello, today is Monday, September 27th, 2021. My name is Daniel Mullany, and behind the camera today is Diego Juarez. Today we'll be filming a video for Sitek Process Solution to review a new 870S spin rinse dryer. This system is shipping here in the United States on the West Coast, and our customer's PO number is 167856. Okay, so this system is a brand new 870S spin rinse dryer. I can feel inside the chambers, and both the chambers are currently purging from their normal idle state. Everything looks good. This top rotor is being demonstrated with a 12-slot cassette with wider substrates. And we're going to go ahead and get the process started there. And we only had one of the proper cassettes for this system, so the bottom system is using a normal 25-slot wafer cassette, but the outside dimensions of the rotor are identical, so it can handle either cassette. Okay, now getting that running. So this is a new spin rinse dryer. It's equipped with all of the standard options for a new system, which is our static eliminator, resistivity probes, and DI water recirculation. You can see that the tool is configured with our touchscreen controller interface, and it has our LED indicators for the system status. The indicators were yellow at the beginning of the process, meaning that the tool was in idle. They are now green because we are in normal operation. When the process is complete, they will go to blue to demonstrate that the system is complete. And if there's ever any alarms, the lights will change to red. Okay, so now we're jumping into our purge step here, where we will shut off the water and then purge remaining DI water out of the DI manifold. Okay, everything went great there. Bottom head has a couple more seconds of rinse. And fantastic, it's now ramped up to its set point. And both chambers purged properly and are operating normally. Both of our systems are now into the dry step. We're dry 1, which is a shorter time, about 1.5 minutes of high RPM. So we're at 1800 RPM. Here we're using the high RPM spinning to whip the majority of the water off of the cassette and substrates, so that way there's no large water droplets left on there, because after this we're going to ramp down in speed and we're going to let the heating elements complete the drying process for a nice uniform dry. I can see from the front of the controller that we have our LPP valve on, our nitrogen drying valve on, our N2 heater, and our bowl heater, so that's great. This bowl heater icon will actually change between yellow and green throughout the process. That indicates that the bowl heater itself has reached its set point and it no longer needs to be heating up. So that bowl temperature is maintained by a heater blanket that will oscillate on and off as it maintains a temperature of about 165 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see on here from our system indicators as well that we are using 2.8 amps on the N2 heater and 4 amps on the bowl heater. So that looks great. That's within our normal operating range, so we can see that the heaters are working properly. Okay, and now that we're in dry 2, you'll see that the anti-static unit's now on. It's about to turn on this chamber as well. So now the static eliminator's on. The static eliminator is used to prevent any static charge from building up in the Teflon cassette during its high RPM and constant spinning. Without the static eliminator, the cassette could leave the chamber a little bit charged from that spinning, and that would attract particles in the room directly onto the cassette and substrates. So that is a feature that's great for use for particle performance, and our controllers monitor that component's health by using our proprietary algorithm to monitor its functionality. Okay, and as I mentioned, both bowl heaters are now yellow. That means they've reached their set point, so they're no longer receiving current from the controller. As soon as it cools down enough, it'll turn back on to green, meaning it's heating back up again as it oscillates over and under that heating set point. Okay, everything on the system is still looking great. Taking a look at the back of the tool here, All the water's been drained out properly. The recirculation is still operating as normal, and everything really looks correct here. The system serial number to note for our customer as well, if they'd like to confirm when the tool arrives, is SRD-01395. So, in addition to providing the spin rinse dryer itself, we also have 100% of the spare parts and services for the SRD. So after you purchase a tool from us, you can come to us for any of the spare parts you need, such as windows, door seals, motor controllers, the motors, heater blankets, valves, any component that's needed for the tool, we can provide as a spare part. And we also offer the services that you may need: controller repairs, motor repairs, rotor rebalancing. We have all those capabilities here in-house. And in addition to providing new spin rinse dryers, if you'd like to purchase a refurbished spin rinse dryer to save some money, we also offer that as well. Our refurbishment process is extensive. It's more of a remanufacturing of the tool, where we're going to entirely break down the system, chemically clean, electropolish all the metal, rebuild all the components, replace all the consumables as normal, and it'll return to you in a like-new condition. Really, the difference between our new spin rinse dryers and our refurbished spin rinse dryers is not much from the looks, because of how well we remanufacture our tools. Just comes down to whether or not we're actually using all new components in the tool, or if parts will be actually rebuilt and reused. But in any case, both of our systems have at least a 1-year warranty, so they're covered for you after installation. Okay. We have about 100 seconds left here, so again, things are still looking good. Okay, so in addition to providing the spin rinse dryers for the semiconductor industry, which is what my company, Sitek, are absolute experts in, you can give us a call for any questions that you have about your spin rinse dryer in terms of how long should you be rinsing, how hot do the heater blankets run, what does a normal process recipe look like, whether or not you're troubleshooting particles. Any issue that you might have on any of those topics or anything else, you can give us a call, and as the experts, we'll be able to support you through any of that troubleshooting or recipe design work that you need to do, and we'll make sure your systems are running optimally. However, in addition to the spin rinse dryers, we'll also refurbish and resell a variety of other tool types for the semiconductor industry. A couple of our most popular are the box washers for cassette and box cleaning. That would be the HTC 8000 series. We also offer mask cleaners for reticle, mask, reticle, and solid wafer cleaning. That's a system where you'll load your substrate or mask down and have a high pressure oscillating spray arm clean off any of the resists that might have been transferred over from contact alignment, or any dust or particles that may have just migrated onto the mask surface during its normal use and operation in your lithography area. We also offer vapor prime ovens, barrel ash and etch tools, a variety of microscopes, and a whole variety of other tool types in metrology, such as particle counters, ellipsometers, profilometers, thin film measurement tools. So really a whole variety, and all that equipment can be found on our website. All right, so first chamber's done. We're going to open it right here. This chamber's purging in hot, and the cassette is warm. The chamber is dry, and these substrates have been sufficiently dried and are ready for the next step in your manufacturing process. Taking a look at this chamber, purging in hot. The cassette and substrates are all dry, and everything is warm. These would also be ready for the next step in your manufacturing process. All right, so today we've had a successful demonstration of our 870S spin rinse dryer. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view it. Again, this video is filmed for Sitek Process Solutions, and my name is Daniel Mullany. If you'd like to give us a call, please do at 916-797-9000. To reach me directly, dial extension 2201. Or you can visit our website at www.sitekprocess.com. Thank you very much, and have a great day.